Hello guys, welcome back to Science's Bedroom. Uh, Today we are going to do something different, and you can see, like I'm wearing the Indian jersey, Indian cricket jersey, and like we are going to like place Indian cricketers, the present Indian cricketers. Like for example, I'm not including MS Dhoni in this because of course, he has retired. We have to accept that. So, whoever is there in the present cricket team, be it the Test, be it the T20s, be it the ODIs, will label them. All right. And these labelings are not meant to be anything like very serious or something like that. Of course, I am not a professional cricketer. I am just a cricket enthusiast. And of course, people just want to rank cricketers and everyone. So this is just a primary thing. Like it doesn't mean anything. It's meant to be just for fun. Each and every cricketer is very, very much, needed in the team, and they have, very much influence in the matches. So nobody can be labeled as such, but still we'll be taking help of statistics from crickbuzz.com, and then we'll just be putting them in tiers. But then it's not it's not something serious. Of course, it's not something serious. How can I label someone as big as these cricketers? So this is just for fun. So as for that, let's check it out. And guys, the template for this tier list is given in the description below. So do check out if you want to. And so let's start. Okay, so first of all, we have made five tiers or whatever. Legendary, very good, good, decent, okay. Now we are not including anything bad because we did not want to label someone bad. We do not have that kind of power or something like that. We do not have that, so it's better not to label someone like that. The least we can go is okay. All right, so we'll have to search. The first person is Shikhar Dhawan. All right. So we'll go to CrickBuzz. Let's see. Okay. I'll have to type Shikhar Dhawan. Okay. Let it come. Okay. So we have Shikhar Dhawan, shot to fame after an unprecedented run in the 2004 Under 19 World Cup, where he scored 505 runs, garnished with 300s. However, it took him a long while to make it to the Indian cricket team, of course. So we have some summaries here, like in the Test cricket matches. He has played 34 matches. He has played 58 innings. Okay, and he has made 2,315 runs, with highest score being 190 and averaging at 40.61 runs with a strike rate of 66.95. All right. So, as far as I think, like I've seen a lot of matches of Shikhar Dhawan. I've seen that he's particularly very, very much interested in, beating the hell out of Australia. I feel like so, but let's see. He is actually very good in other in against other teams also. But I have seen particularly he's very active during a match against Australia. So he has 700s and 550s. How can a person have 700s and 550s? Okay, anyway, that's the stats. So you gotta agree to it. Okay, anyway. So then he has ODI. ODI, he has played 136 matches with 133 innings and runs 5,688 runs. The highest score of 143 with averaging 45.14 runs. Okay, strike rate of 94.02. Quite good. Then he has made 1700s. Can you imagine? 1700s. So that's quite good. Then In T20Is, of course, he has played 60 matches with 1,588 runs, strike rate of 128. Wow. And averaging around 28.36. Yep. He doesn't average much, I have seen, but then he actually has a very good strike rate and hell lot strike rate against Australia. Okay, he bowls also, right? Bowling career summary. He has in tests he has bowled for 5 innings and then he has taken 0 wickets, of course. So he is currently 34 years old and he's a left-handed batsman. Yep. So where should we put him? Okay, I don't think he'll go for the legendary spot, but then I'll give him very good. I'll keep it in the very good tier. I guess that's okay. Tell me in the comments if that's okay or not. I guess it's okay. Mm, yep, I guess. Okay, so the next cricketer is Prithvi Shaw. Yep. Let's search. Yeah, he's actually very young at the moment. So, yep. Prithvi Shaw is not the first young Mumbai batsman to get heads turning in cricket and most certainly won't be the last, of course. A precocious child prodigy. Okay, so he's currently 20 years old. Okay, I guess 2 years elder to me. And then he has a batting career summary of like he has played 4 test matches. I guess he even played in the the latest India versus New Zealand matches too. So he still needs some more practice in the test matches, I guess, because he has played very less matches as compared to IPL matches. Of course, he performs very good in the IPL matches. So in the test matches, he had scored 335 runs with a high score of 134 and averaging at 55.83 runs. Okay, that's very good. And a strike rate of 86.34. That's also quite good. With 1 century also in a span of 4 matches, he has already scored 1 century. So that's very good. And 250s, of course. Then in ODIs, he has played 3 matches, 3 innings. He has played in all the innings of the ODIs. And then he has scored 84 runs with averaging 28 runs. Okay. Highest score of 40. Okay. Strike rate of 102.44. Okay, so like he has a very good strike rate, uh, like a bombastic strike rate, but then he doesn't average much, but that's still okay because he's still a rising star. So it's okay. And then for IPL, he has played 25 matches, 25 innings. He is in Delhi Capitals, I guess, and then he has scored 598 runs, the high score of 99. Okay, he could have scored that 1 run. Okay, I think I remember the match where he scored 99, and the the wicket, like when he lost his wicket, it was very disappointing for him too. And then he averages around 23.9, around 24, and a strike rate of like a bomb, 141.04. Okay, so we'll okay, he's much above decent to be honest, but we can't give him very good. Then it will be like an injustice to Shikhar Dhawan or anyone who takes up the very good spot because he's still quite young. So I guess we'll give him the good spot. Good. Okay. Anybody has any questions here? Okay. SK Mumtazur Rahman, very good category for him, not excellent. Well, bro, I wouldn't say very good because it will be injustice to Shikhar Dhawan. He has a lot of experience over the years, so I don't think Prithvi Shaw is still very young. But what he has done being young is totally out of proportions. And then we move on to the next cricketer who is Ajinkya Rahane. Let us search. Okay, so we are not actually demotivating anyone, or we are not insulting anyone. This is just for fun. All right. We have no authority over rating somebody as big as these cricketers. So it's just for fun. Okay, so Ajinkya Rahane, a dressing room full of tattooed arms, shelled hair, peroxide highlights, and dabbing 20 somethings defines the post Tendulkar era of Indian cricket, of course. Amidst all the glitter and spunk of the. Okay, it's quite big. So, anyway, let us see the stats first. 32 years old. Yep. Birthplace in Maharashtra. He's a right-handed batsman, of course. And for batting, he has had 65 matches in tests with innings of 109. He played most of the innings, I guess, because of course his role in partnerships along with Virat Kohli and Cheteshwar Pujara are very very good. Like they bat for long hours of time, like Rahul Dravid. So I guess they Ajinkya Rahane and Cheteshwar Pujara simply like try to keep the wickets a lot. So I've seen it. Like this is this is not something very a professional advice or something like that. But then I've seen test matches being played like that in at present. So that's the thing. And then 65 matches, 109 innings, 4,203 runs, very good. And then high score of 188 with an average of 42.89. That's much over decent for any middle order batsman. And a strike rate of 50.04. As I told you, they focus a lot. He and Cheteshwar Pujara and he actually focus a lot on saving their wickets because they have to just score runs, be it from 1 run or 2 runs or something like that. They don't focus on scoring sixes like Virat Kohli, sixes or fours, boundaries. I mean, so they have a little less strike rate, but it's okay because after all, the win matches for India. And then he has 11 hundreds, 22 50s, an ODI of 90 matches, 87 innings, runs 2,962, high score of 111, averaging around 35.26. That's also pretty decent for an ODI batsman, right-handed batsman, to be very specific. And then 78.63 strike rate. That's also it's not it's a little low for ODI averages, but then ODI strike rates, but then it's fine, I guess. I guess like this would be like totally out of proportions, but then uh, he should, I guess, increase the strike rate a little bit in the ODIs, I guess. Okay, then T20Is, as a fan, I'm just telling him, okay. And then in T20Is, he played 20 matches. I've not seen him much in T20s, to be honest. He plays in IPLs, of course, but then the T20Is, I don't see him much. So 20 matches, 20 innings, and he scored 375 runs with averaging around 20.83. Okay, close to Shikhar Dhawan's, and strike rate 113.29. Yep. In IPL, he scores a lot. I guess he's in Rajasthan Royals now. I guess I don't remember. He has played 140 matches, a lot of matches. He was even the captain of Rajasthan Royals, I guess. I guess before Steve Smith came in. 140 matches, 132 innings, and runs around 3,820. High score of 105, averaging around 33. Okay, and strike rate of 121.93. He's an absolute monster here. He even has 2 centuries in IPL, 27 50s. Quite good for IPL. Then, then we'll go for rating Ajinkya Rahane. Think he deserves a very good spot. I think. What do you all think? Jeshnu Banerjee literally reading. Yep, I'm reading the stats because after all, I don't want to, I don't want to hear comments like, "Who are you to judge them?" or something like that. Okay, I'm no one to judge. I'm just a cricket enthusiast. So I'm just presenting very good and accurate stats, nothing else. And yep, he did work a lot in IPL 2017. Hello, Code 1. I don't know what's your name, but then. Okay. So Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. Let's search Bhuvaneshwar Kumar here. Okay. Oh, nothing matched the results. Okay. I guess I'm reading the name wrong. Just a moment, guys. Yep, Bhuvi. His nickname is Bhuvi. It was a kind of headline that catches Indian eyes. First, there was a mention of the word Tendulkar. Teenage prodigy knocks over Tendulkar for a duck. Yeah, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar has that, that record of knocking Tendulkar over a duck. Then that's good. He's 30 years old, and I still remember like there was some T20 match played in Australia only, and there he struck Aaron Finch for a duck, and that moment, like Finch's face was fully red, like going off for a duck, and then as a captain of Australian cricket team, it was pretty embarrassing for him too. And Bhuvaneshwar, like he's one of the best at the moment in Indian bowling lineup. So let's see for tests. Okay, I don't see him much in tests, but still tests. He has still played in 21 matches and 29 innings. He has scored runs of 552. Okay, I shouldn't be uh, seeing the runs and all. But then in the bowling side, I'll say 21 matches, 37 innings, and then he has scored 63 wickets. All right, economy of 2.95. That's quite good. And then ODI. Okay, in tests he has a best bowling figures of 8 for 96. Fine. ODIs he has played 114 matches, 132 wickets, and economy of 5.03, which is quite average, I guess, quite average. And T20I, he has taken 41 wickets in 43 matches, which I guess is pretty decent. And then economy of 7.05. Okay. Yep. Jishnu Banerjee, international ODI debut against Pakistan, knocking off Hafiz's off stump in his first ball. Yep. Yep. I remember the match. And then in IPL, he has played in all the innings of all the matches, 117 matches, and he has taken 133 wickets. That's pretty good. Pretty good with an economy of 7.25. Okay. So where should we put him now? That's the big question. He's much better than just good, I guess. But I think I think I'll put him in the good spot. But before Prithvi Shaw, of course. Of course. Okay, so we come for our new father, Hardik Pandya. Let's see. There's there's not many players and humans like Hardik Pandya. Uh, a wiry young lad from a small town in Gujarat. Yep, 26 years old. Yeah, he hasn't played much of tests, but still, he has played 11 matches in tests and averaging at 31.29. All right, the strike rate of 73.89, which is again pretty decent. For ODIs, he has played a lot better than for 54 matches. He has played only 38 innings, but with a strike rate of 115.58. My goodness, and then a average of 29 around 30, and in T20 eyes, like he's a hard hitter, of course, and he's a very hard hitting all rounder. And for T20 eyes, he has a strike rate of a whooping 147.62. Like, though he averages quite less, but still his strike rate is too much. Like he'll be scoring 16 runs from 6 balls, but of course that ratio is quite important in moments of tension, So that's quite useful in such moments. And then in IPL, of course, he has pretty good standards. Of course, 66 matches. He has played 61 innings with an average of around 30 and a strike rate of whooping 154.78. Okay, he has around 350s. See, he didn't actually score much of centuries, but what he focuses on is this column, strike rate. I've seen him doing this. And in the bowling careers, in tests, he has played 11 matches with 528 runs, taking 17 wickets. Okay, with an economy of 3.38, which is a little bit higher than average in tests, because generally things end up at 2.4 to 2.2 economy in tests. So I guess that's okay. And then ODI 54 matches, he has an economy of 5.56, which is okayish. All right, and with 54 wickets, of course. Then T20Is, he has 40 matches and 38 wickets. Okay, that'll work. And economy of 8.35. Here he gives a lot to the batsman. That's a little of a disadvantage, but anyway, of course he makes them up for with his runs. He did his test debut versus Sri Lanka at Gale International Stadium in 2017, and his last test was, of course, versus England at the Rose Bowl, August 30, 2018. And then, okay, so where should we put him? Hardik Pandya. Tell me, guys. Code 1, yup, shout out to you. How about a good category? Well, we have a good category here. We have a good category here. How about a very good category? We also have that category here. Please look when I'm doing things. Okay. I think he'll get the very good tire, I guess. Okay, let's move on to the next player, Yuzvendra Chahal. Okay, a quick fact about Chahal: he's actually very good in chess as well as battle royale games like PUBG, and he craves for it like a lot, and he's also a very chill player. He is very good, and I had met him once in when he came to Kolkata for a match, and I really respect that man. He's very humble and he's very good. He's very good. So coming on to the stats first, since of course he's a right arm leg break bowler, so we'll go from his bowling statistics. In ODI, he has played 52 matches, taking 91 wickets. That's very good. With an economy of 5.08, economy standard, and the number of wickets scored is pretty good. And then in T20Is, he has played all 42 innings of all the 42 matches he has ever played with 55 wickets. That's also very good. And with an economy of 8.19, I guess he gave out a little bit of an economy here, but still it's okay because he has taken many wickets here. And then in IPL, of course, 84 matches, 83 innings. He plays in RCB, I guess, Royal Challengers Bangalore. A very good team, but a very unlucky team. But then I hope that in 2020, the IPL that is being played in Dubai, it should be working well for RCB, I guess. I guess. But again, I'm not an RCB fan after all. But still, I actually feel pity for RCB fans. Like they have been waiting for so long. They have kind of the best batting lineup in a whole IPL, but then they don't win somehow. I don't know why, but then they don't win. They're actually a little unlucky, but still, it'll work. Hard work pays off, no matter how much luck you have. So, 84 matches, 83 innings, and then wickets 100. 100 wickets. Okay, that should be a celebration, man. Like 100 wickets, nobody celebrated after that. Anyway, with an economy of 7.78. Okay, so where should we put him? He's in the good category. He goes in the good category. Also before Prithvi Shaw. Okay, now coming to the next player, Ishan Sharma. Let me read the chats once. Well, legendary category will be too much for Yuzvendra Chahal, please. Like he's of course a very good bowler, but then legendary would be too much. Okay, so going on for Ishan Sharma. Okay, he's 32 years old, hailed as the next big in Indian cricket. Okay, so let's see. He is actually doing pretty well. Like in his whole career, he's actually doing pretty well now at this juncture. Like he's not about to retire though, but still he's quite old. But he's performing the best now. So in tests, batting, I won't go for the batting one because literally it doesn't matter because he's a first class bowler. So in tests, he has played 97 matches, giving out 9,620 runs, taking 297 wickets with best figures of 10 for 108. That's pretty good because I guess he did the 10 wickets. He took the 10 wickets quite recently, I guess. I guess I don't remember. I think against Bangladesh or West Indies, I guess. I don't remember the match, but still. With an economy of 3.18, he gives out a lot of economy, but he also takes a lot of wickets. In ODI, 80 matches, 78 innings, and he has given out an economy of 5.72, which is very good. For T20Is, 14 innings out of 14 matches, and he has taken 8 wickets, which is not good. Not as good as expected from him, and an economy of 8.63. IPL, he has played all the 89 innings of 89 matches, and he has taken 71 wickets. Okay, the ratio is not that good, but still, it's fine. It'll work. And economy of 8.11. Economy is still not good. Okay, so this is a huge drawback for Ishan Sharma here. But then nothing can be done. His test debut happened at Sherry Bangla National Stadium versus Bangladesh, and the last test was of course at Basin Reserve versus New Zealand in this year, in the beginning of this year. So, where should we put him? I think he'll go for the decent category. I know he's doing a, doing very good spells at the moment, but then I think decent will be okay because he still has to go a lot for the shorter formats of the game. So the next player, Shreyash Iyer. Let's see. Okay, Shreyash Iyer. He's 25 years old, quite young at the moment. And for batting career, of course, ODI 18 matches, 16 innings with an average of 49.87. Quite good. Strike rate of 100 and 100.81. Strike rate is quite good as well as the average. Like it happens so like that when you pull the average up, the strike rate goes a little down and vice versa. But then he has managed the average and the strike rate quite well. And he also has one century. Uh, well, the highest score was 103 here, I can see, with 850s, which is also quite good. He actually couples up well with Virat Kohli in the end. And actually, he's a very good number 4 batsman for India at the moment. And India really needs him because India has a very fluctuating number 4 position batsman. Like sometimes Dinesh Karthik seeps in. Then actually Dinesh Karthik is a certified finisher, but he's being pulled to number four position, and then whatnot. Like sometimes one day I even saw Ravicharan Ashwin being taken to the number four spot. I don't know what's happening, but then uh, whatever they're doing for the best interest of the nation and the sport. But I guess Shreyas Iyer should be the permanent number four at the moment until they have a good alternative because he's very suited for the number four position. Then 21 matches into 20, I 20 innings with an average of 27.8. The average is a little low than the average, and 129 strike rate. Strike rate is quite high. Like he's consistently keeping the strike rate quite high. Like high for his averages then. And in IPL, he has played all the 62 innings out of 62 matches with an average of 30.56 because, of course, he is the captain of Delhi Capitals, I guess. So the strike rate is 126.96. It's again very good. Okay, he actually did bowl in ODIs in two innings. He has taken zero wickets. Economy of 7.5. That's quite bad. But still, anyway, bowled. Okay, his ODI debut happened versus Sri Lanka at Himachal Pradesh Cricket Association Stadium in 2017. Okay, and his T20 debut was versus New Zealand at Arun Jaitley Stadium. Okay, which was previously Firoz Shah Kotla Stadium, I guess. So, where should we put him? Shreyas Iyer, I guess he still has a lot of way to go. So I'll put him in the decent category, or no, I'll just put him in the good category. Good category. Okay, so the next player, Kedar Jadhav. Kedar Jadhav. Okay, let's see. So, what does Cricket Greek Buzz have to talk about Kedar Jadhav? Okay, let's read the chat once. Anupam Datta, Shubman Gill should be given a chance. Okay, I forgot to put him in the list, but okay, we'll talk about that later on. We'll talk about it at last. So, Kedar Jadhav, ODI, he has scored. He's an all-rounder. Firstly, I guess all of you know that, but then still I'm telling for formalities. And then in ODI, he has played 73 matches, and he was in 73 matches. He played 52 innings. He's actually pulled when like somebody gets injured or some like with due respect, of course. He's actually a very good fielder, so he's brought in during the fielding when the side is actually fielding. So with an average of 42.09, which is also pretty decent, and a strike rate of 101.61, which is also very good. T20 as he has played a lot, like very less matches. Then this is a huge drawback for him, and also the strike rate is quite high, but the average is quite low. As I said, like Shreyas Iyer has managed it very well, but then it's a little bit of a tough job for Kedar Jadhav, I guess. Also, he's quite old at the moment, so. And for IPL, 79 matches, he has played in 70 innings with an average of 23 and a strike rate of 126.5. Pretty good. And then for bowling, he has played 73 matches, taken 27 wickets, which is not quite good, and with an average of 5.16 economy. Economy is okay, but then wickets taken are a bit less. So in the end, I guess I'll keep Kedar Jadhav in the okay spot. He's okay. Okay, so the next player will be Kuldeep Yadav. I'm waiting what you people will do when I come to Virat Kohli. I guess, or I don't. Okay, I think I missed Virat Kohli here. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I'm gonna get screwed now. Okay, I'll have to check. I'll put Virat Kohli at the end. Okay, so Kuldeep Yadav, he's 25 years old, dewy-eyed, aspiring left-arm fast bowler. Fast bowler. Okay, I don't know what is Creek Bus giving out as info, man. He's not a fast bowler. Okay, he joined the academy as a fast bowler in Kanpur. Okay, okay. Patience, boy, patience, patience. So he's basically a left-arm Chinaman, as the stats say, and his batting is also quite good. So he can be legit uh, all-rounder at the moment, and he's quite good as an all-rounder. But his bowling side is actually quite stronger than his batting side. He's a bowling all-rounder. So coming to the test matches, 6 innings, strike rate 38.68 and averaging around 8.5, which is pretty low, of course. But he's actually there as a bowler. But then we can tell him as an all-rounder, but we should not depend on him much. We should not depend like high tension matches, high tension parts of matches. We cannot just depend on Kuldeep Yadav. But yeah, he scores well. He scores well. For ODIs, he has an average of 13.11, strike rate of 62.7. T20I, he has a strike rate of accurately 100. Okay, an average of 20. And in IPL, he has a strike rate. In IPL, I guess he plays in my city's team, Kolkata Knight Riders. So he isn't that good a fielder too in KKR. You know, I saw many catches being left out from his hand, but then it's okay. I actually loved that recent bowling spell against Pakistan where he bowled Babar Azam out. It was fantastic. It was fantastic, literally. The way it turned like with a lot of degrees, and then it it was like if this is the bat, if this is the bat, it swiveled from this side. I guess I saw it like that. It was a visionary illusion or something like that. But then it was done with full precision. So coming on to T20Is, 20 matches, 2 innings with an averaging of 20 and a strike rate of 100, as I said. And IPL, 40 matches, 9 innings. Okay, he has played a lot less match in IPL, but then I don't know. I saw him in a lot of KKR matches, and he has got 44 runs. Okay, averaging 8.8, strike rate 81.5. Cannot blame him when you have a middle order batsman like Andre Russell. Why should you score anyway? Why should you score? And then you also have a finisher like Dinesh Karthik. So why should you score even? Snehanjali Shah, yes. Hi, bye. Bowling career, well, test 6 matches, 10 innings, economy of 3.51, which is quite above the average, and it's not good. Above the average economy is not good. And for ODI, 60 matches, 58 innings, wickets, 104 wickets, like nearly double, nearly, not really double, but nearly. And economy of 5.11. Can you imagine? That's quite good. T20I, 20 matches, 20 innings. He has played all the T20I matches, and he has taken 39 wickets, which is again nearly double. And with an economy which is of 7.11, which is actually okay. It will work when he has wickets. He has a wicket taking ability like this. Like nearly any match, he'll be taking on an average 2 wickets, which is quite good. And for in IPL, he has played 39 innings and he has taken 39 wickets, so an average of 1 wicket per game. And he has an economy of 8.33, which is not quite tolerable. With if it had been like around 80, then people won't be much. They wouldn't be disappointed with this economy. He did his Test debut versus Australia at Himachal Pradesh Cricket Association stadium. This stadium has actually been the Test debut of many cricketers, and the last cricket was, of course, versus Australia at Sydney Cricket Ground. I've seen the match; it was quite good. Okay, so where should we place Kuldeep Yadav? Kuldeep Yadav deserves The very good spot. The very good spot. Okay. Next player incoming Mayank Agarwal. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'll get on with it quick because he's only there for he's mainly there in the Indian Test cricket team, and he plays a little of IPL. Okay, a lot of IPL, a lot of IPL. Okay, anyway, Test 11 matches, averaging 57.29, which is pretty good, and then a strike rate of 5.98, and IPL 77 matches, an average of 18.41, strike rate of 129. Okay, that's pretty good. But then still, I'll keep him in decent category. Okay, I guess I'll keep him in decent category. Well, the next player incoming is Ravi Charan Ashwin. Let's see what we have. He's, I guess, most sensible player amongst everyone in the recent cricket team. By sensible, I mean like he's quite emotional in all respects. So he's 33 years old and his birthplace is Tamil Nadu. So he's from South India. And test matches, he has played 98 innings in 71 matches and a strike rate of 54.62. He is, I guess, the captain of Kings 11 Punjab in IPL. So in IPL, he has played 139 matches, strike rate of 110.7. My goodness. Okay, and ODI, of course, 86.98 strike rate. T20I 106.96 strike rate. Bowling, he has taken 365 wickets in 132 innings. Man, an economy of 2.84. That's pretty good, man. And he even has the best bowling figures of 13 wickets, giving 140 runs. So I guess he deserves the legendary spot. I'm not I'm not overestimating him, but I guess he deserves the legendary spot. In ODI, he has played 109 innings. He has taken 150 wickets with an economy of, well, a little slightly below 5. That's pretty good. And then from for T20I, he has played 46 innings out of 46 matches, and he has taken 52 wickets, which is also good. It's not bad. And in IPL, he has taken 136, 125 wickets and 139 matches, which is quite understandable because he's after all the captain of a team. He has some other duties too. So I guess he deserves a legendary spot. Please, I don't know. I might be overestimating, but his stats are well above average. Might be that he is playing cricket for a long, long time, but then he deserves it with his stats. He deserves it. So next player incoming is Rohit Sharma. He'll get the he'll get the legendary spot. You know it. Okay, Rohit Sharma. See, I even wore the Indian jersey today. Okay, Rohit Sharma, 33 years old. Well, I've actually heard Rohit Sharma talking a lot like I have started my career's real phase very late, and I guess that's quite true because when he started his international career, he was there as a middle order batsman, but then somehow he understood his potential as an opener, and then he came up. So 32 matches in tests with 53 innings and a strike rate of 59.26, which is very below average. But then his average is around 46.54, and we all know like his great performance in ODIs. But then he also has very good performances in tests with 600s and 10 50s with 200 even, with his high score of course in 212. In ODIs, he's the king of everyone. Like his only match is Virat Kohli in this form of game ODI. So 224 matches, he has played 217 innings, runs around 9,115, average of 49.27, and a high score of 264. I guess it was done in Perth, I guess. I don't remember quite. A strike rate of 88.93 with 29 hundreds, my goodness. And in T20I, 108 matches, 100 innings. Well, without any question, he should be there in the legendary spot, I guess. He should be there in the legendary spot and before Ravichandran Ashwin. And then we have Shivam Dubey. And I'll do two more because my viewers are telling me. So I'll do two more. Okay. So Shivam Dubey. Okay, so Shivam Dubey, 27 years. Okay, here's it saying 27, there it's saying 25. See, 27, 25. But anyway, misleading data. And with all due respect, it just might be a information error, but it's fine. ODI, one match. He has only played one match in one inning. High score is 9, average is 9, strike rate is 150. I won't judge him from ODI because he hasn't played much of ODI. T20Is, he has played 9 innings out of 12, runs 105, average 17.5, and strike rate of. He has actually like scored his strike rate much higher, but then it didn't help because the average isn't that high. And in IPL, of course, 4 innings out of 4 matches, and runs around 40, strike rate 121. In bowling, well, he in 12 in T20I, in 11 innings, he has scored around 5 wickets. I guess he'll be there in the OK spot. He'll be in the OK spot. And now, first, we'll be exploring Shubman Gill. Okay, I guess I need more players here. I need more players here because I guess. Okay. Just a moment. Just a moment. Okay, I'll just label them here. I'll just label them here. I think I even missed KL Rahul. So, okay, I'll just go for Shubman Gill. Okay, 2 matches, 2 innings, 20 years age of old, firstly, 20 years old. And then ODI, he has played 2 matches and with an average of 8, strike rate of 50, a little less than average. But then in IPL, he has played 24 innings out of 27 matches. The high score of 76, an average of 33.27. He's rising, and then a strike rate of 132.36, which is pretty above average. Pretty above average. So I guess if we had a picture here, I don't know why I didn't put a picture here, but if we had a picture here, I'll put him in the good spot. In the good spot. He still has a lot to learn in order to go to the very good spot. But still, he's a legendary, like not in the tier list, but he's still a legendary player because I guess he captained the under 19 team to victory. He was a lead run scorer, I guess. I don't think as a captain, but as a run scorer, as a leading run scorer. So we finally have no. Okay, I'll first go for KL Rahul now. I don't have his picture here in the tier list, but I guess it will do. Lokesh Rahul. Yup. Mhm. He's actually at the moment my favorite cricketer and my mother's too. But then let's see. Actually, I like his style. Like he was trained by Rahul Dravid, so he has that calmness in him, and also he reacts nicely to tension. He can score sixes and boundaries at the same time, working very efficiently to save his wicket. So I literally love his balance between both. In tests, 36 matches, 60 innings with an average of 34.56, which is okay, and strike rate of 56.46. Okay. T20Is, I actually like his shorter formats. Okay, his performance in the shorter formats. 38 innings, He has a strike rate of 100 and around 150 and an average of 45.66, which is pretty good. I think I'll put him in the very good spot or legendary spot, but I don't think he should be in the legendary spot. But still, okay, very good would be okay. Then we finally have the god, the person who scores even if he played in my backyard, and his name is Virat Kohli. Okay, he's 31 years old, and still Creek Bus says he's a spunky, chubby teenager. That's the information, bro. So, of course, he's the number one right now, and he has been the number one for the past 4 years. So there's no question about him being legendary. But still, I'll spill out some stats here. In tests, he has around 86 matches. He has played 145 innings. I guess all the innings, mostly all the innings, and then he has scored around 7,240 runs with an average of 53.63, which is very good, and strike rate of 57.68. Of course, people will be a little cautious in test matches, so it's implied. 27 hundreds, 7 200s, 22 50s. My goodness. His highest score is 254 in test. In ODI, he has played 248 matches, and out of which he has participated in 239 innings, which runs close to 12,000. A little less than 2,000, but 12,000, but then close to 12,000. And then he has an average of 59.34 here, strike rate of 93.25. He has 43 centuries and 58 half centuries. Okay, his highest score is 183. T20I, he's a bomb in T20Is. 81 matches, 76 innings, 2,794 runs, high score of 94, an average of 50.8. Strike rate is 138.25. Okay, there's nothing to be asked. The IPL 177. Of course, he's the captain of RCB, so it works. 169 innings and high score of 113 and strike rate of 131.61 with 5 centuries in IPL, which is very good. Okay, so in bowling, okay, you would be actually you would be laughing to hear, but he I remember him bowling Kevin Peterson out in IPL. I guess he actually Kevin Peterson has a record of getting dismissed by batsmen bowling to him. Like even he got dismissed by MS Dhoni much some time ago, and then I don't know. I don't know. He has a record of being, and Virat Kohli has a very strange bowling, bowling stature or bowling action. He brings his right foot in the front while leaving the ball. That's quite weird, but that he does it for fun, I guess. So it's quite understandable. And in ODIs, he has actually taken 4 wickets in 48 innings. T20, I don't know when he bowled in T20s, but then he did. And then he in 12 innings he took 4 wickets. In IPL also in 26 innings he took 4 wickets. Okay, so without any question, of course, he'll be in the legendary spot. I don't have his picture at the moment, but anyway. So here was today's tier list. I guess all of you liked the ranking because I tried to do something new with the tier maker and everything. So people who actually want to see me ranking the entires in each and every categories, please do drop in your views in the live chat or in the comment section. But please do give me some suggestions because I see many suggestions like Marvel movies. I'll be coming up with them, but then please do suggest me some more ideas because without you people, I'm no one. So, all right, good afternoon, good evening, even, and I hope your day goes well. And do remember to like and share the stream, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. I guess that's it for today. So, bye and Jai Hind.